just got this delivery in. This is going to be the tank that replaces the 36-gallon bow front in my son's room. I just wasn't a fan of that tank, so this is going to be the replacement. I'm not going to go into all the reasons why and stuff right now. That'll probably be part of another video where I do more rambling. But just got this delivered. First part of this video here, I'm going to just kind of show you what it looks like, how it came in. All I've done so far is just cut the tape on top of this. So you have the box with the aquarium, and then the cabinet, and then one box with the pump, and then there's the screen top as well. So this is the, I think it was a 35.2 all-in-one. I know it's 35 gallon. I'm just not sure of the 0.2 part or whatever. Okay, so we got a box within a box. All right, so let me get this out of here and then I'll start the video back. I was wrong, it's not a box within a box. That was just a cover over it that made it look like another box. So this is how it comes in. And hopefully we don't see any cracks or anything. It's kind of hard to tell with the shrink wrap all around it. This is what it looks like though. Oh boy, it almost looks like that bottom's cracked. I don't know if that's cracked in there or dirt. It looks like it's cracked, but we'll see. Okay, let me get this out of here and we'll check that out and see if it's actually cracked or not. Okay, so I got it up out of the box and basically I just tore the side of it off. Sit it off on a piece of the hollowed out cardboard, whatever. So it looks like it's not, I don't think it's actually cracked. I think it was just like dirt or something. It may possibly be from when they probably like do a leak test before they ship them out, and maybe just some of the dirt or something settled to look like a crack in there. But I think it's okay. Let's see, just so you can kind of see what all you got here. It's like a filter sock holder. All those are empty spaces. Foam blocks. Same thing over here, filter sock holder inside there. So you get two of those, and then you got the nozzle here for the return in the center. All right, so that's kind of a quick look at the aquarium, how it comes in. I think everything's gonna be good with it. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna open up the cabinet and everything and take that inside and get the cabinet put together, and then I'll carry the tank in and set it up, and then I'll show you what all that looks like. So that box being flat, I guess all the walls are just packaged in there, and I'll put it together and I'll let you know if it's easy or not. It's supposed to be pretty easy to put together, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm in my son's room, and that's the tank that the WaterBox will be replacing. I know a lot of you might be just watching the video just to see the WaterBox stuff and probably don't want to hear my rambling, but some people might be interested, so skip forward if you don't want to hear, you know, some of the other stuff. But I like that aquarium, and I bought it because it was tall and it didn't stick out too far from the wall to continue to have access to the closet. What I don't like about it is that in trying different light fixtures for it, I had to, basically I couldn't use the little cheap plastic top that it came with, and I wasn't a fan of it anyway. Well, then I started trying to figure out ways to put a screen top on the bow front, and it didn't look like there were many pre-made options. You can order the ones you assemble yourself, and I've seen things where people have done some bending and heating them up and things like that to make them curve. You can order a custom top that's really expensive. I mean, I was looking at, you know, a couple $100s to go that route. So, you know, I started thinking and decided against it. And the other thing is, like, as far as the bow front, it's nice in one aspect, but I really don't like the, I guess you'd call it the optical illusion to it, that it kind of makes things bend and pull them out like they're further, and you kind of lose some of the depth look to some extent. I just, you know, viewing wise, really decided against it. And also I'm running a canister filter on it, or since it's not pre-drilled or anything, or I could run hang on back filters. But I didn't really want to do either of those. The canister filter is running there now works great. The only problem that I have with it is that now with my back and going downhill further, I guess, I have to sit down on the floor and reach in there and disconnect the hoses and all, put something under it to catch the dripping, and then pull the canister out and take it and disassemble it and clean it and all that type stuff. I've just really thought for my sons and ease of use, I've never had an all-in-one filter before. All the aquariums I've done in the past have been a sump setup. Let me rephrase it. All the saltwater tanks I've done in the past have been a sump system and reef ready. But for this, I just thought that I would try an all-in-one. It seems like it'd be really easy to use, and then the filter socks are on the top, so I don't have to lean over and get anything. I can just take them directly out from the top. Everything's done up top, so no bending and all that stuff involved. And then I think I can put that trigger auto top off within the cabinet. It should fit in there fine. Other things. So the WaterBox was shipped via, I think it was Southeastern Freight. Very professional, very well done, very happy with the delivery itself. They called me beforehand, like last week, to schedule a delivery time and date, and then they actually called me an hour before the delivery. It didn't come in on an 18-wheeler, it came in on a box truck, and I'm sure for like larger aquariums, you know, they would need a lift gate and things like that. As far as this goes, the driver just got me to help him. You know, we walked out there and we just sat the stuff off in my garage. He backed into my driveway. So super friendly, and everything worked out well there. As far as the box that came with it, you get, you know, the filter socks, and I ordered a couple extra just so I can switch them out while cleaning. The Ciche, I guess most people say, pump is what I went with. I've had luck with these in the past and really liked them, so I'm gonna run that on here. I ordered the one that came with a light. I've never used AI before, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I know a lot of people swear by them. I've always just used Kessel lighting in my saltwater tanks, and currently have a Reef Bright LED strip up there. Like I said, with this tank, I had no thoughts of really putting corals in it, but you know, I'm thinking I might actually do it because I'm sure it'll be interesting to my son. So you get the little arm, mounting arm for it, and then the light itself. And that's all that came in the box. So like I said, next I'll get the stand put together and I'll show some video of what it looks like, and then we'll get the aquarium set up on it. And my plan is to drain all the water out of that tank down into a brute trash can, and then move the tank out of the way, and then I'll refill the new tank. And I've also ordered, and it's supposed to be here anytime today, I ordered the carob sea, I think they call it like Reef Saver tree rock. And I ordered that to put in the new tank versus the dry rock that I have in there now that's getting some algae growing on it. So I'll show you what that looks like as well, so stay tuned. Okay, for anybody interested, I got all the panels out of the box. I don't know if these are particle board. I think they're particle board. They could be a solid wood, I'm not sure. They have all the pre-drilled holes and brackets, and they have letters on all of them to make it all easy to assemble. Instructions look pretty straightforward, even though they're not like anything detailed. Just kind of show you what you got. It looks like really all you need is probably a screwdriver, I think. So you get all the individual pieces. I got a couple over here. One note, so it has this like foam stuff in between all of them. I have never had this happen before, but you can see like the impression of where it was sitting together. All these pieces were stuck together, almost like being glued. I really had to take a pry bar and a hammer to get them apart. I couldn't even pull them apart with my hands. So I'm assuming, yeah, you can see where they're all laid together. I'm assuming it's this foam material, and I'm assuming maybe with heat or whatever, it almost gets sticky, almost like a glue. So just, you know, a side note, it's no big deal. They didn't get damaged or anything pulling them apart. I'm hoping that glue-like impression will wipe off, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let me get it together, and I'll kind of tell you how long it takes for me by myself, and then show you what the completed thing looks like. Quick note and update. So this, like already so far, I can tell you that from the pre-drilled cutout parts, it actually is plywood. It's not particle board. So I would say this cabinet is a grade above the lowest end stuff that you get at Walmart. But at the same time, you know, it's all just held together by these clips, you know, and you have the holes in the wood and these little locks just fasten and hold it in place like that. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what I was expecting, but for the price of the cabinet, I guess I just thought it would be a little bit nicer than it is. So anyway, just wanted to give a quick update. And like I said, I'm just giving my honest opinions. It's not that I'm pointing out things that I find or I see, you know. None of my videos make any money. I'm not sponsored by anybody. None of this is paid, so I can say whatever I want to. I bought this with my own money, as I do everything. So, you know, I'm just trying to give my thoughts and opinions as we go along, for anybody that might be interested or wondering. Okay, so this is it put together. The only thing I've left out is the on the hinges, it has a place where you put in 2 more screws for each one. I left those out until I kind of get adjusted and make sure everything's good, but I got to wipe it down, of course. So it doesn't have a latch, but it's just push to open, swing open. It doesn't have a handle or anything. It has 3 of those types of hinges. You can see inside here. Very basic, very simplistic. It's like I said, this isn't, in my opinion, an overly high-end cabinet. There's the top of it. I guess it's got a cutout to do, I guess, some of the cubes maybe with sumps or something like that. So it's just open in the back. It's really tall compared to the old cabinet. But that's a look at that. I guess I'll try to wipe it down some and then get the aquarium back here. Okay, so just FYI, where that glue type stuff is still on there from that foam. I took a Lysol wipe and tried to scrub it and it didn't come off. So I guess I'm gonna have to get something somewhat abrasive, like maybe a sponge or Scotch-Brite pad or something like that, and scrub a little harder and see if I can get it off. Only other thing is that putting the stand together, you know, there's a lot of little imperfections. I mean, that is not even even. It doesn't match up evenly, so I mean the tank will just be sitting on this very top plate. You know, maybe it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. This side is higher and this side is lower. I don't know, I can try to take a hammer and tap it and adjust that a little bit. I'm not sure. But like I said, overall, you know, it is a fairly cheap stand as far as the make of it. It took me right under an hour to put it together, if anybody's wondering about that. So I've put together a lot of things. If you buy things from like furniture, desk, or things from Target or something like that, you know, you get similar things, only usually cheaper in particle board, and then they have the laminate over it. But you put this together basically the same way. If you're not familiar with putting any kind of furniture together, then you may have to watch some videos, like step by step, because the instructions just show you pictures and don't tell you what to do. Anyway, a little bit less hour. I think it was 45-50 minutes total, and that was kind of just taking my time doing it. Okay, so I have the WaterBox tank, the 35 AIO, all set up here. Of course it's not finished. I'm waiting on the Carib Sea rock to come in, and I gotta do cabling and get everything else squared away. But I figured I would just laser edge WaterBox, just show you real quick what I have. I put the Carib Sea, the Fiji pink sand in it. You can see inside there, have the cobalt heater, and then have the auto top off pump, and I put some carbon down in there. That's what it looks like. Like I said, that'll wrap up this video. Stay tuned. I'll do another video. I try not to get these videos going too long, so I'll do another video as soon as I get everything up and going, or I might do a video as soon as the rock comes in and kind of put that together and show you what it looks like. We'll see. I'll put some more stuff together. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy and hope you get something out of it.